Hey y'all, in this video I will be explaining what SSDs and hard drives do with video game speedrun analogies. Without further ado, let's get into it. The main difference between a solid-state drive and a hard drive is that a solid-state drive is like speedrunning 1-1, 1-2, 4-1, and 4-2 in Super Mario Bros. 1. A solid-state drive would be able to get through each level relatively quickly as they are the four shorter parts of the speedrun. For example, a hard drive is not able to clip through the wall like in 1-2 to get to the pipes faster, or do a wrong warp in 4-2 by edging Mario slightly to the right over and over, hitting the vine block and then going down a pipe to get to the warp zone to get to 8-1. In World 8, the only major skip is doing a pixel-perfect wall jump in 8-4 to get to the next pipe in the puzzle sequence faster. This basically means that a solid-state drive can do 4 levels in way less time than a hard drive can. However, a hard drive nowadays is meant for different data, or 4 different and harder levels. The solid-state drive contains the first 4 levels, or in PC terms, the boot drive of a Super Mario Bros. 1 speedrun. And it's better to have your boot drive be an SSD, as it's just way faster and will make the OS feel smoother. And the first 4 levels are always done very fast. A hard drive is slower, but has the last 4 levels, or in PC terms, files that don't need to be read quickly, of a Super Mario Bros. 1 speedrun. This basically means that a solid-state drive is better to put OS files on, and a hard drive is better to put other files on, such as games, movies, or coding projects. However, in some games, such as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the beginning of a speedrun takes longer than the rest of the speedrun. This is usually a case of setting a hard drive as the boot drive and using a solid-state drive as the data drive, which you, given the choice, should not do. However, in cases where it's necessary, it is not a bad thing. For example, in very old computers where hard drives are just better due to very outdated connectors, or the SSD for that connector is very expensive. In the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, a hard drive was used as the boot and data drive, which is why after a few years those consoles started to feel pretty slow. Some games, such as Link's Awakening, have a speedrun either so buggy or so optimized that it feels fast almost the entire way through, which means that the SSD is being used as both a boot and data drive, which is not a bad thing and is the most optimal but least cost-efficient setup. The PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, and Xbox Series X all have SSDs as the boot and data drive, which is why all 3 load games so fast. So anyways, that's a basic explanation of what SSDs and hard drives do with video game speedruns as analogies. If you like this video, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on. You can also check out my blog, which is in my About Me. Anyways, peace out.